I don't know. Let's do a reading. I'm not doing a reading on myself. Myself reading. For my desires, just set my soul on fire. This is more than desire. Desire. Okay. So I'm gonna do my reading. But hold on, why she want me to get rid of it? Why? She's confused. I'm about to do something creative. Were you a creative woman? Oh, okay. Well, we gonna learn some things. This lady is so nosy. I'm trying to tell you, she is so nosy. She was fiddling around in my arts and crafts section. The refrigerator door keep opening up. Like, girl, what are you looking for? She's nosy. Nosy. I kind of feel like she was telling me to do my reading too. I can't believe her. I cannot believe her. She bossy. I really think, I don't know. What are the messages for myself? Give me the messages for myself. I'm about to do a healing reading on myself. I'm gonna spoil myself. So I'm making myself some moringa tea because the cicada is right next to the moringa. So I feel like she was trying to tell me to drink some moringa tea. So I have an individual who is connecting to me, and this person is kind of like, they have a lot of love for me. The love that they have for me, it hurts. Okay, so I kind of got the reason why it hurts is because this person is in their head, and it's like torture with them thinking about me. Okay, so there is some type of blockage that I pick up from this person. There's certain things or something that they're not telling me. So I mean, it's just like, whenever I leave the house, because me and my son, we just went out. We had our little McDonald's date. So sometimes, you know, like late in the night, you know, I'll ask him, like, you know, you want to go on a McDonald's date? So we'll go. So we just got back. But before I left, I was having a hard time. It's kind of like something, like, it's real tight back here on my neck. You know what I mean? So when I got to a certain distance, it just went away, you know. Oh, my tea ready. All right, hold on. It's like my head just feels strong as a bitch. Okay. So tell me something good. Tell me that you love me. Tell me, baby. Tell me something good. Why is my cards like this? I feel like they're telling me, okay, I'm about to say, don't shut me out. Because there's always something that I need to know about. So I'm going to do my subconscious oracle. What are the messages for myself for the subconscious oracle? What is it that I am unaware of? Okay, so I got grounded in reverse. I have ancient wisdom. I have forgiveness and inner journey in reverse. Okay, so what I am aware of is the new journey that I'm on. Yes, I am aware that I do need to do more grounding. Okay, so it's telling me that I'm unaware that I hold ancient wisdom and that I am a very forgiving person. Okay, also forgiveness has taken place. So did somebody somebody wanted some reconciliation. It has already happened. Well, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. I am good at forgiving, but my thing is that, you know, but just because I forgive you don't mean I'm gonna trust you, and it don't mean that you're gonna come back into my life the way in which that you once were. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is a situation. I think, okay, so the thing is that so are they gonna tell me eventually this individual is going to communicate to me, you know, why they want my forgiveness so much. I know some of it, but I feel like it's other things that they're holding back. I just feel like somebody realized that they really, really love me. Is that what's going on here? Is it like a universal love? Is it romantic love? Oh, okay. I wonder who that is. Is it cute? Ooh. Ah! She said he cute. Tell me something. Yes, sir. Okay. So what is he, a handsome heartbreaker? Is that what that is? What are the messages for whomever it may get? Well, I mean, Lord have mercy. What are the messages for me? Well, let me get into my higher intuition cards. What is my higher self going to communicate with me? Anything in which I'm overlooking, not hearing, please reveal it to me. Be open. Speak to me. Tell me the truth. Even if it hurts my feelings. Just tell me the truth. Okay, so I got rejoice. Oh, wow. I have freedom in reverse. Ooh, that's future forward. I have eye on the prize. I feel like that has a lot to do with my book. I mean, my story, my animation. I have clarity in reverse. Okay, so freedom is coming due to some type of clarity. It's going to come from this man, ain't it? Right. Okay, but for now, it says rejoice. So this card has two cardinals on it. So cardinals represent spirit guides. So it's representing psychic medium. Is that what they got to tell me, that they're a psychic medium? Okay. Well, damn, you done already told me. So okay, so I feel like with freedom and clarity, there's something else that's going to happen in the future. Okay, so, ooh, I want to know. They're blinding me. There's something in between here. There's something that bridges. It's kind of like there's like a break, either a breakdown or a breakthrough. Something breaks and then it's like it then aligns. But I cannot tap into what it is that's going to cause the shift of the break. It's like something has to break in order to connect. Okay. Eye on the prize. This is represented by vultures. So I'm being watched by vultures. So, okay. So I'm being watched by some vultures. So that just means focus. Okay, so it's a happy time for me, right? Because I can feel this person. I can feel them. Who is it? I'm gonna be patient. You said they cute, so I can be patient. I just need to know if they're cute. I just need to know if they're cute. Let me get into my unconventional order. And where them big pussy cards at? Because I want to see where that pussy at. Now, just because I'm connecting to somebody spiritually, it doesn't mean that it's anything that could happen like soon. You know, this connection could happen in like 3-4 years. Okay. Because it seems as if time is somewhat of a factor. This person, I feel like this person triggers ancient, they trigger this ancient knowledge and wisdom within me. Okay, so we have the sun and the moon. So I feel like me and this person are like day and night. Okay, but there's a similarity but difference. Okay, so I mean the sun and the moon. But on this card, it's kind of weird because the moon is on top and then the sun is at the bottom. Okay, so it's kind of like saying that the truth is in the dark. Okay, but of course, and these are the subconscious oracle cards. And then, like I said, I picked up that I was connected to somebody. I feel. Oh, please tell me it's not that ex. Is it that ex? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Is it anybody I've ever dealt with? I'm in my physical. Oh God, thank you. I'm trying to tell you, I get disappointed when people from the past be trying to come back into my life. You know, like they may see me out on the street or they may see me at the store. I be like, oh no. Okay, so I am aware of this person. So I've seen this person, but I don't know them. Okay. I believe that I may have reached out to them, but I reach out to a lot of people. You know, there's a lot of people that have like a lot of secret doubt in their faith. You know, when individuals are trying, you know, I don't want to be manifested. When it comes to love, I don't want to be manifested. So there are individuals that will manifest me, but because I know I'm being manifested, I will reject the manifestation. But I had to come to realize that, you know, I am the chosen vessel to where people, they can't get their practice. They can't really see if the manifestation shit is working or not. So what I usually do is I'll hit people up in their DMs or I'll email them, you know, and I'll just talk about some bullshit, you know, just to let them know that you are manifesting. You know, it's working, but at the same time, I'm not going to allow you to pull me in, but I want you to know that your manifestation is working. People really struggle with manifesting, you know, and I mean, you know, I don't want people to be discouraged. You know, there are a lot of people who be trying to gaslight me, who have tried to gaslight me. You know, I'm not that way. I'm not going to be that way. But my thing is that if I reach out and you take it the wrong way, well, you just take it the fucking wrong way. You know, my intentions are pure. I'm trying to help, you know, I'm trying to help you build your faith and your manifestation abilities because I know that's what you're doing. So it's kind of like, you know, instead of just leaving you in the dark and gaslighting you and not telling you that I'm rejecting your manifestation, but I feel it, that's why I would rather reach out. And I mean, that just makes, to me, it just makes it brings more validation. I'm not going to gaslight you, but I don't want to be manifested, you know, as a love interest. What are the messages for whoever it may concern? What are the messages? What are the messages? Okay, so I have the Star Climber. That's in reverse. I have the Green Man. I have Grace. And I have the Whiteout card. The Whiteout card makes a lot of sense. Because I swear, you know, I'm really able to kind of measure and keep up with things, especially myself, with what I do creatively. When it comes to this new story that I'm working on, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm all over the place. You know, like I'm doing one scene, then I'm doing another, then I'm typing. In my head, I have the idea of how I want to structure the story, but then it's in the visuals. I think it's because of the visuals. You know, I'm not used to working with visuals for my stories. You know, I think that's what it is. You know, and it's kind of like the timing. When it comes to the timing, lining up the words and all that shit, I'm just like, oh my goodness. With me learning more of how to work the animation, that shit tedious. It's real tedious. And I can't, there's a part of me that wants to just focus in on it the whole fucking day. But I have to give myself a break because I'm constantly looking down. You know what I mean? Like, I be worried about my neck. I don't want to get that hunch. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have that text neck. Like, my neck is kind of already, like, I don't know. I be feeling like the shit is like a turtle shell a little bit. You know, like, I got this. You see, it's kind of deep. So, I'm not criticizing myself. Like, I'm being honest. This is the shit I see. Look. Okay? So, I'm an artist. So, I know my angles. But, you know, I just don't want to be looking down. I don't have, you know, like a setup. I don't have like an office space. I don't have a computer to where I can be a little more healthier with working and sitting on my posture. You know, like aligning my posture. So, I mean, I don't, you know, I don't know. I felt rushed. I felt rushed. You know, and I felt like I could have done more. I could have did better, but um, it kind of made me feel good to just put it together and then just put it out. It just felt good to complete it. You understand what I'm saying? So I believe that's what that white card is about. So the grace is going to have a lot to do with me just being patient. You know, me just moving through spaces with more grace, just being gentle. You know what I mean? Just more flow. You know, because I do feel like there's a dance. You know, I'm doing this dance. It's like a spiritual dance, but I can't see the partner that I'm dancing with. Okay, so the green man, that may have something to do with the greenery, but because I had some mullein tea earlier. I'm making my moringa tea. So that is the green man, because the green man works with herbs. It works with the outside, connecting to trees. Sometimes I can hear messages in trees. Okay, like trees are alive. I have lived a past life as a tree. Okay, so that was the longest life I ever lived. Okay, but having all of that time as the tree, I was able, because trees communicate and they connect underground through the roots. If there is a tree that is dehydrated, it can send a signal out through its roots underground to another tree that it needs water, and that tree can pass on the water to that other tree that is in need. So the shit is alive. So as long as it is alive, it doesn't matter if it's still or if it's moving. Okay, because look, in my ancient wisdom card, it's like these long, tall trees. Okay. So I kind of feel like a lot of the enlightenment that I receive when it comes to the wisdom that I have, I think that it comes from the messages of the trees. Like sometimes when I go outside, it's completely dead. You don't hear shit. Sometimes I go outside and I hear that white noise in my ear. What I've learned from the white noise, it means that everything that you are present. So sometimes when I'm walking my dog, I really hear the white noise. So whatever I'm seeing, thinking, feeling, it's being recorded. Then on top of that, it's kind of like I'm being used as a vessel for a higher power to see through, if that makes sense. So living vicariously through me. Okay, so I've hit my ascension. So now I have to come down, which has a lot to do with grounding as well. Let me find my big pussy card. I forgot I got my spiritual ally cards too. Give me the works. What's up, baby? You okay? It's some ice in there. I know that soda nut cold. It's some ice in there. What other messages for me for the big pussy energy? What is it? Tell me something good. Tell me that you love me. Tell me, baby. Okay. So it says pussy flirts all day long. That is in reverse. Pussy service. Mm. I know what that's saying. This is why I don't really be fucking around. I don't be trying to fuck around too much with the sexual shit, you know, with sexuality. So it's asking me to be a little more risky within my sexual expression, because my sexual energy does something for people, you know, like when you look at me, my sexual energy is like a walking orgasm, okay? So when I am intentional in being sexy and outwardly expressing my sexuality, I give off really good energy. I know that. You know what? A spirit guy was actually talking to me. This shit just, hold on, let's keep going. It just get complicated because, you know, I mean, I don't really want to put myself out there like that. Whatever. Okay, ancestor mantra. Learning to listen to our intuition honors, right, honors the unheard wisdom of the women and femmes who came before us. Today's mantra: I honor the lives who have came before me. I ask for their wisdom to resonate loudly. Okay. Okay, big pussy journal prompt. That's in reverse. So this is the last one. Body gratitude mantra. How often do you thank your body for keeping you alive? Find a moment today to put your hands on your heart and lower belly, your creative center. Today's mantra: hey body, thank you. I love you. Okay. So I got two mantras. This has a lot to do with the Ajna chakra. The pussy service has a lot to do with the solar plex. So it's like confidence. Bitch, don't get it fucked up, because I'm confident in expressing my sexuality. Confidence is not the problem. I just don't want to be putting myself out there for I don't know. No, you're conflicting me. How can I add? Well, okay. So the question is, with pussy service, how can I add to my community? Which would be on YouTube. Which this is what I'm saying. Like, I know what they're saying. I feel like it's a lot of fem energy out there, a lot of like spiritual workers, a lot of the women, and it's like they're working themselves to death. You know, I'm a receiver. So a lot of my energy is preserved because I have a lot of masculines that project through me. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes I'm not running off of my energy, I'm running off of their energy. So if I wanted to grind, I could grind like that. But it's a lot of priestesses that's not receiving. They're just working because they're still matrix. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's something that you enjoy doing and you want to do every day, I mean, you're still treating it like a job. And then on top of that, you're servicing other people, but what are you doing for yourself behind closed doors? It's kind of like they so busy with trying to, you know, get the money, you know, get their marketing out there, you know, get their samples out there for people. They're trying to, you know, catch the fish, bring it in. So, you know, behind this, it's like, I mean, I can tell some readers, you know, when I see them, when I listen to them, it don't matter if they're behind a picture or what. I can just tell. I'm just like, it's giving uptight. It's giving uptight. It's giving like stale, you know, because it's sexual energy. Sexual energy is creative energy. Okay, so through their creativity, when they read the cards, it's kind of like I can tell, like, you know, if it's juicy or if it's dry. You know what I'm saying? So they want me to do something. I'll figure it out. I just don't want to be, I I don't know, whatever. I'm not gonna get into these cards. What are the messages for whomever it may concern? Well, why do I keep saying for whomever it may concern? What are my messages? This is my reading. What are my messages? What are the messages? What are the messages? Okay. I know that I am who I say that I am. Yes, I do know that. I know that. Okay, Ace of Cups in reverse. I have the Death. Right, so I had to dump out my cup. So now that I have dumped out my cup, now I can work back on refilling it. You know, so me dumping out my cup was working with my creativity. I'm, you know, like working on my story and putting together that production. The Death card, I had to let go of the perfection, you know, the perfection and not being in control, because I was absolutely not in control. You know, it's kind of like I tried to sit around and think about what I was going to do, the move in which I was going to make. But the moment that I just jumped in there and start moving, that's when things began to come to me. And I mean, I know better. I don't know. I know better than that. But anyway, this could also represent a feeling. So a feeling was not mutual between me and somebody else. So I let the situation go. It's a dead end. It's a dead situation. Okay? I mean, if you don't feel, if it's not mutual, I don't like it. You understand what I'm saying? Hermit in reverse. This person now wants to avoid me. Why do they want to avoid me? If the feeling wasn't mutual, it wasn't on my part, it was on their part. So now they're avoiding me. I have the Death card, I let go, so I don't understand why they're avoiding me. Then with the Three of Wands here, but at the same time, when it comes to work, this is going to represent me coming out of, the Hermit is also going to represent ancient wisdom and knowledge. So this is me coming out of that isolated period. Okay, after having to dump out my cup, having to let go of the perfection, now I can make room, make space. Anybody in my life who has to leave, they can leave. I have to let them leave. I know that. That was probably that person to where the feeling wasn't mutual. Okay, so now I make space for new things to come in, practice new patterns, you know, new behaviors. So coming out of Hermiton. Coming out of Hermiton and then, you know, going into the place of the unknown, that's going to represent the whiteout card for my unconventional oracle. Okay. Okay. Right. I mean, I know. I just want to know what's going on. Okay. Eight of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. So this person was in their head thinking about me. Did I say something? Oh, somebody said something to them. So somebody said something to this person and it created a discrimination or a bias within this person's mind. Okay, so it triggered them. This is a very jealous person too. So there may have been three people this person, or one person this person was talking to, and this person was like very jealous. So this person said things to try to sway somebody or make somebody disinterested in me. Okay. So, but the thing is that I mean, that situation is over. I'm just left with the Death card. I feel like that person didn't think I was going to walk away. I think that they wanted to play some type of game with me. That's not how you do that. That's not how you're going to get my attention. You're not going to get my attention by trying to make me want you because you think that I'm one of these stupid bitches to where I like abuse and I'm going to chase you to be abused. That's ridiculous. So anyway, well, my thing is that if a person can be swayed, you know, that's a red flag. What if we were in a relationship? Just because people are coming to you telling you shit about me, you just gonna hop on the other side? What? Because if I'm with you, then that means I trust you. The death card can sometimes, when it's in reverse, it can represent somebody who has major trust issues. I don't have major trust issues, but I do believe this other person does, which is why they feel like they have to depend and listen to other people about who the fuck I am. But anyway, I mean, the situation is dead and gone. I feel like this person also chose somebody else too. You see, that's the thing. When you're out here exploring your options, you have options, so you start trying to analyze and narrow down your options. You understand what I'm saying? So you're not coming from the heart. You're sitting there thinking and analyzing, comparing who has this, who has that. That's why when people try to put me in situations to where, you know, I have to choose, well, in the spirit, I have, you know, sometimes there are individuals that are competing to connect with me. I'm quick to shut that shit down. I'm not choosing anybody. But if I want to choose somebody, I'm going to choose that person. But I don't want to choose anybody. I'm going to choose myself. So everybody can go their separate ways. You know, I may be taking a hell of a loss because somebody could be really great. All of them could be really great. Then they go off and get with other women. Well, I can take that type of L. But what I cannot live with is having to choose and then making a choice and then somebody, you know, like having to leave somebody out back. I would rather just sacrifice myself. You know, y'all can go on and meet different women and, you know, go ahead and shit on me. You know, whatever. So, because my thing is, I know me. You know what I'm saying? They come and they go. Human beings are too mentally fucked up, you know what I'm saying, to really... Nobody is really romantic. They can't keep up, you know. So, you know, it's not that I don't care, but it's easy for me to detach because, I mean, heard it all before, seen it all before, done it all before. You know, I don't know. I'm just not the type of person to hold on to somebody, you know. I have had many lessons with letting go because I used to have a hard time with letting go. I used to be stubborn as a bitch. I'm trying to tell you, God will humble the fuck out your ass. Baby, I'm trying to tell you, that shit was hitting like back to back to back to back. Ain't nothing worse than being fucking humiliated to humble your ass. It's kind of like, please don't do that to me. I'm okay. I'm so humble. I'm so sorry. What did I do? I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Baby, I ain't got no problem getting down on these knees and just, I'm so sorry, please. I'm so sorry. I ain't got no problem with it. I used to be a stubborn girl. I used to be a bad girl. You know? Oh, baby. Ain't no ass whooping like God's wrath. I tell you that. That shit real tricky. It's real mind fucking too, you know? But anyway. Okay. So, this is all spiritual. This is all spirit. Okay, so I have made room and space for somebody new to come in. So this person is here. I feel like I have great things to look forward to. I feel like when it comes to freedom and clarity, it's kind of like I won't have to worry about being myself, you know. I don't suppress or water myself down, but at the same time, you know, I talk about a lot of spiritual shit. You know, I talk a lot about my experiences. You know, I hang around, you know, I'm with my sisters. You know, like, I talk to my sisters on the phone. We see each other. So, I mean, I talk to them about certain stuff. But I have noticed that even still, they can become overwhelmed by certain things. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, man, these fucking experiences be mind-blowing. It should be crazy. I wish I could have somebody to talk to. And then sometimes I go into my little poetic, you know, to where when I speak, it's like I'm very poetic at what I'm saying. You know, I remember talking to one of my son's father's homeboys, and he just looked at me like, it's kind of like, he was like, something fell. It's like he was like, you think too much. Well, my thing is that he was trying to entertain a sexual conversation with me. So I redirected the conversation. That's all I'm saying. So, you know, he trying to go low, I took his ass up. You know, I don't think he could hang with that. But he did. He looked at me like, ugh. Like, why you think so much? You need to get fucked. Please. But anyway. Okay. So is that the pain that I'm feeling within my neck? Okay, so it's this person. So this person is not, this is not somebody I know in my physical world. So it must be somebody over the internet. Let me do my ally cards. What are the messages for whomever it may concern? What are the messages? Ooh, a goddess, Nashe. Moth in reverse. What is that? Ayahuasca? Ayahuasca in reverse. Sativa in reverse. Okay, so I'm working with the goddess here. So these are reverse. I have been attracted to the moths. Ayahuasca is saliva. Salvia. I don't know anything about these. You trying to guide me to take ayahuasca? Is that something that's coming? Is it raining? It must be raining. I think that's what I saw. Okay, so let me see who this Nashe is. I don't know her. The sea. She's the goddess of the sea, birds, fish, social welfare, and dream interpretation. Ooh. She's an Egyptian goddess. Bless you. Fish and fishing. Oh my goodness. Cause my book that I'm writing it's about a girl. I can't tell you too much, but fishing is really big, and that's the shit I'm talking about. Cause I'm just like, I'm writing a story, and then all of a sudden there's an interception of this character that came to me. So she you know, there have been generations of a civilization of people that have been trapped on a platform that floats in the water, but nobody can see it. Okay, so the biggest thing that they have going on is fishing. You know, like they don't have anything else around them, so fishing is their everything. Fishing is, they have to eat. You know, there are things that they pull from the water that are resourceful to them, but it's very limited. Oh my goodness. Nashe. Thank you. I have to do some more on her. Wow. Is she Egyptian? Is she? Wow, now I have somebody new to look up. I have somebody new to study. Ooh, I feel so happy. I want to cry. What's wrong with me? Because I have not been inspired to learn anything. I love learning, and I have not been inspired to learn. Okay, she's not with the Egyptians. She Mesopotamian mythology. I never even heard of this. Social justice, divination, fertility, watching over orphans, widows, and the disadvantaged. Sumerian. It's Sumerian. She's a Sumerian goddess. Ooh, I gotta do research on Samaria now. Oh my god. And this is how I be doing my stories. This is how I be writing my stories. It's like past life triggers. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just go with, it's been a long time since I've been here. That's why I couldn't understand what was going on. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. The fish. Fish. Okay. So I'm about to go. And you know what? My grandmother, when she was alive, well, when she was physically alive, she would always be like, somebody pregnant because I drank the fish. So Nashe is dream interpretation, fish and birds. Oh my goodness. Grandma. I love you too, Grandma. Oh my goodness. All right, well, we're about to wrap it up. So until next time, we'll talk again. Thank you.